The Manuscript of Survival, Part 296. April 6, 2013. As you have already ascertained, these last few days have been nothing if not intense, and even if they in many ways may have left you feeling weaker in the flesh, you will also sense that your spirit has lifted in more ways than one. For you are made of sturdy stuff indeed, but as yet, your physical body has a hard time coming to the same conclusion. And rightly so, for within is where the changes occur, and as such, your flesh and bones may still feel as if they are at times being torn apart. But they are not, and neither are you, as what is occurring is such a monumental rewiring and rearranging, it will leave you all feeling more than a little bit worn and torn at the end of it. But contrary to assumption, you are not being torn down, you are only being fortified in every way, and as such, once again the symptoms will mask the true purpose behind all of these goings-on. For you have come here to conquer, dear ones, but first of all you must conquer your own doubts as to what abilities you may have for stepping out and declaring yourselves to be the new rulers of the world. For that is indeed exactly what you are, but as the word ruler still connotes something sinister for so many, let us just add a few thoughts as to what we must mean by that. For in your eyes, a ruler will in many ways equal a despot, and your world has had its fair share of those. And still to this day, there are many individuals who can be given that same title, not just in their own realm, but also further afield. But we speak not of such lesser men who put themselves above others by the force of instigating fear and uncertainty in others. No, we speak of individuals who were held aloft by the very light that they carry within. And it is this light that is now finding a home in your somewhat worn and weary physical body, and it is indeed this light that will make you the new rulers. For this light will find a way out of you, and when it does, nothing can stop it, not even you. And as such, your actions will all be guided by this light, and in so doing, it will ensure that you behave in a manner that will guide all others around you. And that is the way to rule, by action, not by edict. So yes, in all respects you will be the rulers of this world, for it is indeed by the very fact that the light will speak to all others around you by your way of living, and then, it will be given unto others to follow in your footsteps. And so you will rule the land once again, not those usurpers who look upon it as their given right to command everyone else to obey by their every whim. For these rulers of the old, no matter if their kingdom is a fiefdom encircled by high walls of security or is in some lair hidden away in a high-rise building somewhere, will all start to topple from what they see as their oh so lofty perch. For just as you will guide others by way of the light that you carry, people will be unable not to see the hollowness and crepuscular absence of light that will seep out from all of these self-proclaimed tyrants. And then, the choice will be made, whether to follow in your footsteps, or whether to stay on in the shadows of these former rulers. For that is truly what they are becoming obsolete even as we speak. But you, dear friends, you are becoming lighter and brighter by the day. And even if your physical body is still having a hard time coming to terms with this fact, it too will soon start to understand that it is indeed lightness itself. For this new burden it is carrying is not heavy, it is light, in each and every meaning of the word. And as soon as the dust settles, so to speak, it too will start to let go of the thought that this inner revolution is almost too much to bear. And then you will all feel your step becoming lighter and your days seeming brighter, and you and your body will finally start to blend into each other as a perfect match truly made in heaven. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com